Welcome to Wellbeing Time with Mrs. Joy. Discover the art of meditation and manifestation. It's Wellbeing Time. Meditate and manifest the life you love. Let's become a chain of love because together we can heal the world. With your heart and my heart. Lots of love from Mrs. Joy for you and for the whole world. Open yourself to receive the Diksha energy, the awakening and healing energy through the voice, speeches, and songs of Mrs. Joy. Open yourself to activate your Kundalini Diksha.
The process of awakening is like a slow process. It's a process of patience. But it's a very specific process. It's a process that is from the inside to the outside. The process of awakening is a huge process of self-development, because it's all about you going deep, deep, deep inside of yourself. It's when you start listening the voice of your soul and you start allowing yourself to be guided by it. To be guided by this voice that I guarantee you just takes you to a world of possibilities, infinite possibilities, as our beloved Deepak Chopra would say. We already have so many awakened souls in this planet that are alive, and some of them already passed away, but they are still here because they all became legendaries. As you are here as well to be, each one of us are here in this world with a very specific mission. Do you know what is yours? If you still don't know yet, that's the invitation that I make for you. A meditation for you, an invitation for you to, yes, you're right, you already read my mind, for you to stop for your meditation, for your well-being time, where you're gonna be co-creating with the universe a new reality. The reality that you want for your life. That dream that you always wanted. It's here to be true, to be real, to be your life. And that is the future that you are going. That thing that you want so much, you need to see that future and experience as you are really living today, as you already have it. So then, when you open yourself for this perspective, while you are all the time future pacing yourself, right, with your future self, that's the life that you want, like the plan B, while you are here in plan A, but you want to go there and to be in B. So what do you need to do for you to match the frequency of your dreams? And practicing, that's what we do when we practice Wellbeing Time meditation, that I also call Wellbeing Time manifestation. That is all about my second book, called Wellbeing Time, the art of meditation and manifestation. That's all I'm talking about, to help you to manifest your wildest dreams. Because you are here to live with this ecstasy, this miraculous life, for you to be feeling this ecstasy of being alive every day of your life. It's so orgasmatic. That's how I call life. Life itself is an orgasm. It's an orgasm of life, because that's what it is. Life was created when a sperm and the egg were together. And that explosion happened because of the explosion of an orgasm. Life itself is an orgasm. I love this. It's one of my famous quotes. Life itself is an orgasm. And when we talk about this, when we think about this, how this orgasm was made it, through the explosion of pleasure, through the explosion of connection, through the explosion of unconditional love, through the explosion of the best chemicals in the world being released in your whole body. It's when you are in unity, and when you learn how to get out of the negative human matrix, and you are more and more in your light side than your dark side. You are then the observer. Even when you are in your dark side, you can observe yourself that you are in that survival mode. And you still have the chance, because you are the observer, to change that reality immediately, to change that projections, understanding that that was the pattern of your hurt child, and now you are here to live with a new belief system, the belief system of your super soul, the belief system that you already have inside of yourself. And you need to rescue the power and the memories of your spiritual matrix. What you are doing here, what are your gifts, what is your purpose in this life? And in the moment that you get out of the matrix, the negative human matrix, or at least you understand that there is one, there is these two worlds, the negative human matrix and the spiritual matrix, the contracted state or the beautiful state, the expanded state. Or you are in one or you are in another. And my invitation is that you jump, you give a quantum leap in your energetic field for you to be more and more in your spiritual matrix. Because in the moment that this happens, wow, that's when your life you're gonna be well-being time. Because if today we live in a society where people are programmed to be living most of their lives with 90% of stress and 10% of well-being, like living in the system where people, they are working for 11 months to stop for one. It's really like having 90% of stress. To be living that hamster wheel that never really takes you out of that place. It's a world of castration, of limitations. It's a world of pain and suffering. is a world that maintains you apart from who you truly are, because you are in survival mode most of the time, with your amygdala activated, your fear center, living with the hormones of stress, cortisol, like a virus inside of your body, making you to have diseases and making your immune system go down. And when you are in this state of survival, you want that anything that comes from the outside to release that pain that you are feeling in the inside. And then you can use, and you want to use, anything to escape. It can be alcohol, it can be a drug, a cigarette, a relationship, or just fun, or just going out, or even just any distraction, even exercise, any distraction, the TV, the Netflix, or the computer, the phone, anything that can be a distraction for you to do not stop and feel, because you are completely unhappy with that life that is far away to be the design of your soul. And you are doing the best that you can to get out of that place. But the problem is that if you are running your life without knowing that you are running your life, with the files recorded in your subconscious mind, with the BS and belief systems from other people that you copied, and they are not even your belief systems, or they are, some of them, negative belief systems that you created in your childhood. For example, when I ask for you, what is your belief system about love? What is your belief system about money? How do you feel when I say the word love? Love for you means, and the same for money. Money for you mean, what is the feeling? Is pain or is freedom? Because if it is pain, that's where we need to go. That's where you need to go to heal. To heal, because while you have this feeling of fear when I say love, or fear when I say money, it means that you still have open wounds related to these two important areas of your life that you need to heal. And that in the moment that you learn how to do this, and then that's the theme of my third book that it calls Flip Chat, the Game of Life, where I'm going to teach you how to reprogram your subconscious mind, where I teach you my RTS, that is my rapid transformative system for you to go back to your best self in the velocity of the light. Because in the moment that the whole world will be learning how to play Flip Chat, the game of life, the whole world will be a new world. Because we're going to be all reprogramming our subconscious mind to get out of our negative human programming and go back to our spiritual matrix. Then the whole world, from the next generations to the next generations, will be replicating the new model that we are here to create together. There is a new world focused in well-being. Because when I talk about the Wonder Woman that we are, I'm talking about WW. Is Wonder Woman, 2 W's, that I make the representation of the 2 W's that we need to have as priority in our lives. That is well-being and wealth. And when we are in well-being, we are in our energy of wealth. And when we are wealthy, we are in our energy of well-being. So it's that giant wheel that is circulating all the time in the flow of life. And for this to happen, we need to get out of that energies from our negative human matrix and clean the open wounds, because that energy is an energy of pain, is an energy of fear. So if you want the love of your life, or if you want the money that you want to have, the success that you want to have, the health that you want to have, the purpose in your life, to find the purpose, to find the answers that you are here to remember, when you start getting out of survival mode and self-regulating your nervous system with the practice of meditation, mindfulness, breathing exercises that I teach inside of my Flip Chat, my 5-day collective healing challenge, for you to learn the art of manifestation and meditation, you're going to start understanding that as more as you self-regulate your nervous system, you stop the activation of your pineal gland. You stop the activation of your amygdala. You stop the pain. You stop that busy monkey mind that is making you feel crazy all the time, because it's protecting you to do not have access into your heart, because your heart's needing healing. But in the moments that you accept to just feel again and allow this pain of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of being neglected, when you clean these energies and you flip for the light side, for the energies of acceptance, then gratitude, faith, joy, unconditional love, all these energies will start overflowing from your heart. Because two energies, they don't stay in the same space. It's one or another. So as more as you learn how to raise your vibration, your frequency, you'll be emanating another vibration to the universe. And that's the secret of my Wellbeing Time formula. We need to understand that the law of attraction is secondary. For you to attract what you want into your life, you need to vibrate. Because the vibration, that's what makes you to become a magnet. For you to attract that vibration to you. But that vibration just comes to you when you match. When you match that vibration. When you match that vibration of what you want. And if I tell to you that the same vibration of money that everybody in the world wants so much, if I would tell to you that that same energy is the same energy of unconditional love. And when I say again Wellbeing and wealth, Wellbeing and wealth is the same. Of unconditional love that you are giving to yourself, and the energy of wealth is circulating into your life. Because the energy of wealth, the energy of well-being, that is the energy of your super soul, is flowing into your life. And that's when you're gonna start to fly. It's when you wanna start to fly with your own wings. And this is freedom. This is freedom, and I wish this for you and to all of you. You are here to live with grace in your heart. You are here to live with grace every day of your life. Just come with me, take my hands to see a new world. I want to show you a new life. I want to show you a little bit of my world. 'Cause I have so much to share with you. I have so much magic inside of me. And I can tell you that I know. Oh yes, yes I know. You have that too. Oh yeah, you have that too. Oh yes, you have a voice. Jump with me, a voice inside of you. Ooh, ooh. You have a voice inside of you. It's time to listen to the voice of your soul that is there inside of you. Just put your hands in your heart. Just put your hands in your heart and say to yourself, from now on, yes, from now on, yes, I'm here to listen to you. Yes, yes, from now on, yes, from now on, yes, I'm here to listen to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening to me. 'Cause I was waiting to tell you that you are here for something greater. You are here for something greater. You are here for something greater. So let it shine. Let it shine. Let's see a new world. Let's see a new world. Jump with me. Let's see a new world. A world full of joy. A world full of love. A world full of freedom. A world, a world, a world full of wealth and well-being. A world full of wealth and well-being. Because in the moment that we teach our society to be living through the eyes of our soul, we're gonna be living with a society with much less stress and much more well-being. And this will generate naturally more peace, more harmony, more contribution, collaboration, instead of competition, instead of war, poverty, misery, pain, suffering, separation, jealousy. Because we understand each other and we accept that each one of us have both sides, the dark side and the light side. And when we understand that the dark side represents the pain of our hurt child, that each one of us have one hurt child that needs to be healed. And that's your work here in this life. That's all. It's not the job that you go. It's not the company that you founded. It's about of you to be mastering who you truly are. Because then once you get out of this place of pain, of being the victim of your stories, You're gonna be the co-creator of your own reality. So when I invite you to come to meditate with me, I'm inviting you for you to go back to the real world that is there inside of yourself. But if that world is inside of yourself, you are seeing that world through the lens of your hurt child, that will be a very painful place to be and to be seeing your life. And that's where I explain inside of my flip chat, The Game of Life, in my third book, that we have these two worlds, right? Inside of our mind. That is the world of our hurt child and the world of our super soul. And when we are seeing the world through the lens of our hurt child, we are living in a world of fear and survival mode. And all the projections that we see and we live, most of them, they are from the projections of our hurt child. And then you can measure that through the results in your life. How is these 4 areas of your life? Number 1, money and time freedom, love and relationships, health and well-being, and number 4, life's purpose and spirituality. What are these? From these 4 areas, what is the main area that you need to work today for you to give a quantum leap of energy in that area that is lacking in your life? And maybe it can be even more than just one area. And your work is to be going deep inside of yourself and see what are the open wounds that your hurt child still wants you to see. Because in the moment that you understand that you just need to reprogram that, movies that are inside of your subconscious mind. And it's so much fun because you are the one who are the creator of your own reality. Woo! Is someone really having fun out there? And that's my question for you. Are you having fun in your life? Because if most of the world is living, 90% of population with stress hormones most of the time, and stress is what takes people to the hospital the most. It's more than 90% of people that goes to the hospital, the cause is stress. And I'm here together with you to invite you for us to change this reality together. Because I made the change for myself and it's just so incredible. Oh my goodness, I am here talking with you and there is a full moon in front of me. It's still daylight and it's the most magnificent scene with all these coconut trees, the blue sky, the green, the house, the swimming pool, the birds. As more as you enter back in the studios of your super soul, that's the other studio that you have inside of your subconscious mind. You have these 2 studios, remember that. Hollywood studios. I love that. It's not Hollywood, but it's Hollywood. Okay? Because we are talking about when I Wonder Woman, remember again about the W. Guys, when I'm talking here, I'm just with women. I'm talking with all of you. But I love to give these examples with the W and the M now. Because I said as well, the Wonder Woman that carries the 2 W's, right? That is well-being and wealth. That's when we are inside of our spiritual matrix. But when we are in our negative human matrix, we are seeing life through the lens of our hurt child. So we are inside of Hollywood studios. So remember, when you are living Wonder Woman in a low frequency, remember that your W from the Hollywood, okay, became M. And that M represents the mind. You are stuck in your mind, okay? Because when you are living through the projections of your hurt child, you are stuck in the hamster wheel. You are living a life unconsciously with your negative human programming, your negative human matrix being the default mode of your life. And that's all I'm here to ask for you. Just learn how to play the game of life with me. Just learn this simple method to reprogram your subconscious mind that I developed. In the last 20 years of my life, when I started making all these questions, what am I doing here? What is my mission in this life? Life must be much more than just a life of suffering and misery and poverty and not enough, and of lack of love, lack of money, lack of separation. I said, no, it can't be. It can't be. And I never conformed that God would create humankind to suffer. And that's when I got it. And I said, okay, I know that so many other people in the world already are awakened for, as I said before, for so many years and for so many generations. And then the difference of the ones who become legendaries and the ones that are still asleep, that's it. The ones who became legendaries, they were awakened in the power of their soul. They were in another level of vibration. And that's when we are living our lives through the lens of our spiritual being. And then there is a period that most of the time if we don't have a consciousness about all of this and how the mind processes, we don't understand what is going on, right? But now with the flip chat and with all this way that I teach, that is an easy way for you to understand that all you're going to be living inside of your brain, inside of Hollywood studios, where your hurt child is the director of your life, and she is showing you like the movies of dramas and tragedies, and from the traumas, the vibration of your past that are still open wounds. You need to go there and to rescue your hurt child, for you to have your power back, for you to get out of this survival mode, seeing the world, people and situations and circumstances as a threat. It's too painful to be living like this. And I'm here to invite you to see the world through the lens of your super soul. But for you to do that, you need to be the one who will come and rescue your hurt child. You will be the one who needs to be your own savior. For you to get out of this paradigm that a princess or a prince will come to save you, or Jesus Christ, or something or someone from the outside. Because when I have the money, then I will be happy. When I have the car, when I have the girl, when I get married, when I have my husband, when I get the beach house, when I have the jet ski or the boat, then I will gonna be happy. And if I tell to you for us to change this paradigm of have, do, and be, because that's what we want all the time. We want to have things, have things, and then we do to have that thing, for then to be someone or something that we don't know who we are with all of that. But we are here to change this paradigm, to be first, to be who we truly are, remembering what are the gifts of our soul, what we are doing here. For then we do things to have what is ours for our birthright. And that's when the wealth really comes in like unlimited ways. because you are just generating an energy in the planet that is the energy of who you truly are. Because when you are back in the energy of unconditional love that you are, that's the energy of wealth that you're going to be generating, because you are that vortex of energy that is vibrating, that is sending that waves to the universe. And what the universe does, send that back in double to you. And I will explain how this works. Because in the moment that you learn how to love yourself and you understand that you are your own savior, you become the mighty queen you are here to be in this world, and you become the mighty king that you are here to be in this world. You are the one who evokes your power to yourself, back to yourself. And that's when you're going to be bringing together to humankind again our full potential through our four intelligences, because the way that the world is designed today, or maybe I would say yesterday it was like that, because this is already past. It is the past. The new reality is this one that we are creating together from now on. It's well-being time. It's well-being time. We are here to flip chat this reality together. Again, understanding that you are here to be your own savior. So then I invite you to come with me in my 5-day collective healing challenge that I have been inviting the whole world to be with me, for us to shift our energy, for you to give this quantum leap in your energetic field. And I teach you there my magic secrets, my secrets of manifestation, that I have been creating this extraordinary, miraculous life since I was brave enough to jump in the unknown in 2010, when I decided to get divorced of a marriage of 8 years. And I didn't know where to go, what to do, who I was, and plus without money. And that's why I understand that most of people, they call me crazy. And well, as Steve Jobs would say, this is a message for the crazy ones, the ones that never conformed with the status quo. If you're also one of them, raise your hands, because I am. I am from the club of the crazy ones that believes that I'm here to heal the world, that believe that I'm here because I'm the change, because I believe that I am the goddess of this planet, this goddess of this universe. And I would say in my stories of Holly Mood Studios together with One Verse Studios, because we are both Holly Mood Studios, our Hurt Child tragedies, dramas, and then our spiritual matrix, bringing all the movies that I call One Verse Studios, because we are all one universe. And I would say, inside of my One Verse Studios movies, I would say that God is not man. God is a woman. It's me. I'm a goddess of unconditional love. It's me. I'm a goddess of unconditional love. And that's what each one of you are here in this planet. A God and a goddess of unconditional love. And in the moments that we are back in this energy of who we truly are, we are back in the unity again. We understand that that duality, that separation is over. Because even when we observe that the duality is there in our mind, with that game between the angel and the devil, when we accept that we also have the devil and we don't need to hide the tail anymore, just living with that fake mask, being good boys and good girls. We can get out of that fear of rejection, letting that fake masks to fall from our ego that is protecting our hurt child to be humiliated again and castrated and with fear. But while we don't change the movies that are there in the subconscious mind being projected through the lens of our Hollywood studios, we're gonna keep attracting people, situations and circumstances that will keep making us to relive that same stories over and over again. That's what it means to be inside of that negative human matrix. You are stuck in the matrix because you are living through the default mode of everything that you copied from your conception until your puberty. And that means that most of the things that you learned there in that time were the beliefs, the projections of other people, including the cultural codes that you copied, the religious codes that you copied, the financial codes that you copied, the educational codes that you copied. You are operating through that default mode of that system that is not working. It's not working because it's completely out of alignment with who you truly are. That is the super soul that you are. And then for you to be living the life that you love and to manifest the life you love, you need to start living through the lens of One Verse Studios. And for that, you're gonna need to bring these four intelligences together and change with me the frequency of this planet, changing the educational system that you have today that operates just with two minds. And the two minds are the intellect that will be working with the intellectual intelligence and with the physical, the body intelligence. And that's the world of zombies that we see. And that used to see, let's say again, that this will be the past. As one day we used to have that big, huge TVs or that radios or CDs that we don't have anymore for a long time ago, right? So we're gonna also be changing the frequency of the planet, and that will be how we used to remember, oh wow, humankind used to live with 90% of stress most of the time. And nowadays they live a new reality. They could flip chat from dark side to light side, and now everybody knows how to live with 90% of the time in well-being. Because we learn how to integrate our four intelligences, mind, heart, body, and spirit, that is our super soul. As our amazing Oprah Winfrey that has been telling us for so many years about it, implanting and reprogramming our subconscious mind for us to become who we truly are in this world. So we have both, remember that. We have our human programming, and you also have the positive human matrix. And it's all represented when you are inside of your One Verse Studios. And all you really need to do, what I know that from the perspective of your hurt child is painful, but all we need to do is to rescue your hurt child. And once you are back in the safe place again, where you are the one who is your own savior, wow, your whole world will change, because you're gonna start feeling secure and safe and protected inside of yourself, by yourself. And for this to happen, we're gonna be working together for you to learn how to fly. And fly inside of my SES, that is my Secret Elite Society. It means, first, love yourself. First, love yourself. And this is like really learning how to drive a car or to do something that you never did before, because these were not part of our educational system, but now it is. And that's exactly the key that made the world to change. We look now from inside to the outside, because we know the importance of bringing to our minds and to our bodies our emotions and our soul. That it means our feelings of unconditional love together with the voice of our soul. Because in the moment that you allow yourself to feel all that feelings that you were not allowed to feel, and that started in a very young age, especially for the boys, when the parents would say, boys, don't cry. All that pressure accumulated inside of yourself, castrating yourself to be expressing yourself, because we are both. But then all that energy that you needed to hold, all that feelings, all that emotions, you needed to swallow and swallow and swallow. And that made you to feel toxic inside of yourself. Small, small, small. And it's like you are still there inside of your heart, a broken heart, inside of the cave of your broken heart. And my invitation for you when you come with me in my 5-day collective healing challenge is for you to rescue your hurt child, for you to find the diamond, the treasure that you are really looking for. So I invite you to have your well-being time, not just when you go to my website www.wellbeingtime.com, not just when you practice the collection of meditations, the Wellbeing Time meditations that I have there. And if you still don't have the coaching program that I have there with 12 master classes that helps you to master my formula of meditation and manifestation with Wellbeing Time meditation, that I also call Wellbeing Time manifestation. If you don't have yet, just go there and acquire it, because that will gonna change your vibration. You're gonna start practicing and understanding everything that I'm telling here to you. And then inside of the challenge, I'm gonna be teaching you more and more of how you can raise your vibration. So then even more than like practicing all this formula that I'm here to share with you, and that is already available there in www.wellbeingtime.com. You've been invited to start enjoying yourself. Enjoying made me remember about a joint, because when you use this time of releasing the pressure because you are so stressed and you need the time for yourself, if you start allowing yourself to listen the voice of your soul and make this exercise of having your glass of wine or having your joint, whatever you use as a stress release, or making your exercise, or going to the gym, or running, whatever is swimming, whatever is your stress release, escape, I would like to invite you, even if it's sex as well, that's important. I want to invite you to do that by yourself. without having anybody else. Make love with yourself, have a joint with yourself, have a glass of wine or the drink that you like, enjoying yourself. A run or an exercise, whatever you're gonna do, painting. I would like you to be in the silence with yourself, for you to hear yourself. And you're gonna see this conversation between yourself, between your hurt child, that represents your emotional intelligence. You're gonna see your mind also talking, that represents your intellectual intelligence. You're gonna also listen your body talking, that represents your physical intelligence. And you also gonna start listening the voice of your soul, that represents your super soul. And I love that inside of my Joyful Minds training, I bring these 4 intelligences in a very practical way. And inside of my Magic Secrets, my online course inside of Mrs. Joy's Academy, I also bring these several practices of Ayurvedic practices that I learned in the last 15 years of my life, traveling around the world, studying with the greatest spiritual leaders and humanitarian leaders in the world, like Shri Ravi Shankar, Rajesh Jagazia, Ama Bhagavan, Deepak Chopra, listening Oprah Winfrey. I was in person as well with Deepak Chopra, Dr. Amit Goswami, Dr. Masaru Emoto, Mary Morrissey, and then studying with Tony Robbins. Oh my goodness, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, and all the teachings of Louis Hay, all these awakened souls that are doing so much in this world. For me, one of the best, amazing humanitarian leaders that made my world to change, it was Michael Jackson. With his hit, Heal the World. And with the We Are the World, they were the best, one of the best gifts of my life, as Imagine from John Lennon. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. This is the world that I created inside of myself with these songs. These songs helped me to shape my reality, the reality that I am inside of myself, that really believes in this world. Of unity, of prosperity, wealth, health, well-being for all. So then I am the ones that are part of the club of the crazy ones and the dreamers. Because I believe that I'm here to heal the world, as I said before. And I believe as well that now my song, Chain of Love, is this new hit in the whole world, where Michael Jackson, John Lennon passed their hands to me, for me to be now in this next generation, to be sending the message that they brought to me. So now it's my time to bring it to you with Chain of Love, that talks about the pain of suicidal thoughts and the pain of the ones who really couldn't hold the pain of that pressure anymore inside of their heads, of living in survival mode all the time and in the pain of their hurt child without knowing how to get out of that place of pain. I'm here to heal the world and say that place of pain, nobody needs to be anymore. We just need to make a game. And remember that all of us like to play games. And that's why I developed Flip Chat, the game of life, for you to understand that it is possible to get out of this place of pain. For you to open your heart and love again. And as I say in my song, Chain of Love, together we can heal the world with your heart and my heart. Because at the moment that we open ourselves to heal, we're going to be changing the frequency, the vibration of our energetic field. And your heart carries electromagnetic fields like your brain, like your whole self. And for this, we're going to need to master the art of meditation and manifestation. And I will review everything for you inside of my 5-day collective healing challenge, where I teach you my formula of Flip Chat, the game of life, for you to learn how to follow these 3 steps: heal, reprogram your subconscious mind, and to thrive. Because that's what you are here to do in this life. And everything can be much faster and easier now that you are with me. Because I can take you straight to the point. Just do this and wow, your life is gonna change. I guarantee to you that you're gonna change if you do the things that I'm telling you for you to do inside of my challenge. Your life will change. And gradually, you're gonna start learning how to operate that new system, and then suddenly this new system will become your default mode. Once you learn how to you're gonna learn how to get addicted in well-being. You're gonna flip chat this reality. Nowadays, most of you are addicted into stress. And we are here to flip this reality. I'm here to invite you to be living from 90% of your time with well-being and 10% of stress. And this stress is completely manageable, is even healthy. We call stress. Neuroscience brings this term because it's a positive stress. It's that stress when we need to accomplish tasks and we need to create something, and we are in operation of creative mode. So that burst of adrenaline is good for you to open your mind, to have insights, to think brave. Yeah, with brave thinking. So it makes you to feel wild. And that's why I'm here to invite you to go back to the wild, to go back to your wild nature, to go back to the nature that you are. That is joy, is freedom, is fun, is unconditional love, is dance, is woo! Screaming of happiness, crying, tears of joy, tears of grace. Because you realize that you are the miracle of unconditional love that you are. The God and the Goddess of unconditional love that you are here to be. The mighty Queen and the mighty King that you are here to be. So start savoring these moments of silence with yourself. When you are eating, when you are drinking, when you are having your shower. Start listening the conversations inside of yourself and start making notes. You can create a podcast like I do. You can create a book. You can create anything nowadays with social media to be connecting your voice with more people in the world. Because in the moment that you start sharing the voice of your soul with the world, is the moment that you are back in your spiritual matrix for you to be bringing your gifts to the world, being who you are, being free for you to be who you are. And for that, we're going to need to clean some vibrations, some low vibrations that are limiting you for you to be who you truly are. And as I said before, for this to happen, it's crucial that you heal your hurt child, because there are the low frequencies like shame, fear of rejection. That's what is maintaining you really in a low frequency. And in the moment that you come with me to fly, to first love yourself, you're gonna start understanding how you can rescue your hurt child, and for you to grow emotionally back with the age that you have today, for you to be operating through the lens of One Verse Studios. And little by little, as you go awakening, and this awakening is every time that you reprogram your subconscious mind and you get out of dark side to light side, you become more and more light and more light, and then you start remembering the gifts of your soul. I could never imagine that I would be composing songs, that I would be singing, but everything that when I close my eyes and I remember when I was a child, as I said, singing the songs of John Lennon, the Beatles, especially John Lennon. John Lennon was an avatar in my life. He was, for me, like one of my best friends. I understood what he was talking. The same with Michael Jackson, the same with Oprah Winfrey, the same with Tony Robbins, the same with Ray Dalio. You know, there are these people that they are my tribe. They are my friends. They are my soul. They are my energy. Because they are in their super soul. They are the mirror of who I am. This grandiosity, this huge spiritual being, infinite unconditional love, infinite power, infinite money, infinite gold, infinite wealth. And everything starts through well-being. You can see and you can make your research. All of those powerful people, most of them meditate. Most of them know how to channel the power for themselves, for them to be the vortex of energy, because they understand that they are the ones who needs to be vibrating in the same frequency that matches their wildest dreams. They have what they have today because they learned how to become the vortex of energy that matches with the frequency of their wildest dreams. And they play in life, because as more as you get, the more you grow, the more you get, as more as you get, the more you get, and you just grow and grow and grow, and your vortex of energy just expands and expands and expands, and in double, because when you feel, it's when you're gonna have this first love yourself, you're gonna be learning. All these people that I said to you, none of them were born rich. All of them also had their own negative human matrix, and they learned how to flip chat. They learned how to get out of their egos, healing their hurt child, and going back to the power of their spiritual matrix. Even knowing that sometimes they still go for duality again, they are brave enough to understand that they can heal themselves anytime, because they know the formula. They know how to reprogram their subconscious mind. But I can guarantee to you that with my RTS, my Rapid Transformative System, you're gonna be back into your power as soon as you imagine, because as more as you flip chat and you go back from dark side to light side again, wow, life becomes this amazing adventure. And then suddenly you're gonna start remembering what are the gifts of your soul. One of them, I'm so glad that I listened. I kept listening the voice of my soul, even that in that time everything would be exactly what people would say. Oh, you are crazy. how you're gonna make the money, how you're gonna do this, how you're gonna do that. You don't have the money. Who do you think you are? And you need to keep remembering who you really are. And I'm here to remember to you if you still don't remember. You are legendary. You are here to be legendary. Because in the moment that you are back in the power of your super soul, you know there in the deep that you are huge beyond measures. You are so powerful inside of yourself. And what makes you to stop not getting it, everything that is yours, is fear. Because we get fear to be this power. Especially for me, that my humanitarian leaders, for me, they were like, as I told you, John Lennon and Michael Jackson, for example. And like John Lennon, he was killed. So we also have this programming inside of us thinking, oh, once I show my best, or someone will kill me, or something, like we have these negative projections as well, that if I show my best, I will die. Because that was the primary feeling that we had when our broken heart was broken in our childhood. That our best part was castrated, was killed. And actually, this part is not dead inside of ourselves, but is buried there in the cave of our heart, our broken heart. And who carries the key for you to open your heart, for you to heal your open wounds, is your hurt child. She has the key, and she can free yourself, free your soul that is there stuck in the prison of your own frozen heart. It's time. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Remembering that every time that you are listening to my voice, you are receiving Diksha energy, the healing and awakening energy. I'm Diksha giver since 2014. And I am this avatar of awakening and enlightenment, of unconditional love, to bring the harmony in our world again, for us to build this era of well-being time. Well-being is the WW. Well-being generates wealth. Remember that. We are here to be back in the power of our soul. So I'm here to invite you to be part of my secret elite society that I also call Secret Epic Society, because we are here to become legendaries. You have a gift, and I want to listen to you. You have a voice, I want to hear to you. Because I think one of the most painful things is really to start awakening and to be with people that are not the right tribe for you, that will help you to build your dream, to raise your voice, for you to go to the stage, for you to bring your magic to the world. It's easier when you are with a community of people that understands you and are here to support you, for you to become more of who you are. And that was one of the things that I missed a lot in my process of awakening. And that's one of the reasons as well why I have this SES. I'm sending an SES to the world. I'm not sending an SOS to the world. I'm sending this secret code, like when Batman have that light that we know that Batman, everybody's needing Batman. I'm sending this SES to the world. It's like, hey, everybody is needing this SES, this secret elite society, for us to heal and change the world. And I know that you are one of them, because I know that you are part of this amazing generation, that we are the change. And I'm so proud to be who I am, and I'm so proud of you to be who you are, because we are part of these crazy ones, the dreamers. They are here to heal the world. So welcome. It's Wellbeing time. I'm looking forward to see you inside of my 5-day collective healing challenge. Register right now if you are not part yet of our community of the mighty queens and the mighty kings, a community of this secret elite society that is here together for us to change the world. It's an honor to be with you. I'm grateful for each master that I had, and for each person that I'm here to meet in this life. I'm grateful for each one of you, because your existence matters. Your existence matters. Remember that. Your voice matters. Your existence matters. And together we can heal the world. You Have a Voice is the name of my first album. It's an album of awakening for us to enlighten the whole world together. And I will leave for you my song, Chain of Love. Together we can heal the world. Together we can heal the world, with your heart and my heart. It's Wellbeing time. Lots of love from Mrs. Joy to the world. Make it shine and be your best.
Now you feel alone, and I am here to be with you. I know you want to go, and sometimes never leave again. But I know this pain will go, and you will love again. I just open my heart. I'm here to free your soul, for you to see another world, for us to shine again. The whole world was blind in pain, hurting each other so much. I know I'm here to make this change, 'cause I'm here to heal the world. But I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your heart with me. I can do this with you. Together we can heal the world. Let's become a chain of love. 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 If you open a space and hold my hands again, we can become a chain of love to make a better place. Now the whole world is full of faith, hurting each other so much. I know I'm here to make this change, 'cause I'm here to heal the world. But I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your heart with me. I can do this with you. Together we can heal the world. Let's become a chain of love. Let's become a chain of love. Let's become a chain of love. of love. Let's become a chain 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 of love. Together we can heal the world. Together we can heal the world.